face me.
Shinobi, I didn't think I'd see you again. I'm not finished yet. Shinobi of the Divine Air. Impressive, Shinobi of the Divine Air. But you deserve better. Would you not answer to a different lord?
Heresy.
Heresy, you say? If it is for the sake of preserving Ashina, I will seize any manner of heretical strength. I will endure any burden. Behold the lightning of Tomoe.
Yes! Ashina. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay, I was gonna skip through these and then read them after, but this doesn't look like I can read it after. Ninjutsu techniques are powerful abilities that can only be used after performing a backstab death blow. They must be equipped in the equipment menu and cost spirit emblems to perform. R1 after backstab death blow, ninjutsu technique. Hello everyone. Oh. Okay, hold that thought for a second.
You were victorious, I see.
Are you?
I mean you no harm. Shinobi of the Divine Air. Lord Genichiro. Is this...
Oh no. No, don't tell me this fight isn't over yet. No, no, no!
Ashina, this land is everything's.
Oh, I'm sorry, friend.
For her sake,
Go recover.
I will shed humanity itself.
Whoa.
Resurrection.
Yes. Indeed. So long.
Take care, friend. Hello everyone, this is Aegon of Astora, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Sekiro. This is episode number 6, being recorded on Thursday the 6th of June. I hope you're all having a fantastic day whenever it is you find yourself watching this. So, I know that this episode has literally just started, but I've actually spent maybe the last hour and a half fighting Lord Genichiro, and making just the stupidest little mistakes with him, but he punishes those mistakes so incredibly severely that everything just needs to come together perfectly in order to be able to defeat him. And thankfully, that last time was a little bit better in that regard. So once again, I recognize in hindsight, after having consciously said to myself, you need to treat this more like it's a sword fight, which is obviously difficult given the fact that he uses a bow and then he uses lightning. But I had to keep reminding myself that, again, this isn't Dark Souls, and that there is a much heavier emphasis placed on breaking an enemy's guard, because if you do that, you don't need to drain their entire HP bar. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, great boss fight. Before I get to my list, we should actually get caught up on item descriptions here. Ninjutsu technique equipment slots have been unlocked. Only one slot is available for selecting a ninjutsu technique. Blood Smoke Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu technique that turns the spraying blood of a victim to smoke. Costs spirit emblems to use. Activated after a backstab death blow. The smoke screen allows one to retake the element of surprise. Life or death struggle. Defines a shinobi for whom a kill is a source of strength. And so again, yeah, there are multiple pages to some of the item descriptions, which is something I did not notice earlier. R1 after a backstab death blow, blood smoke ninjutsu, calls forth a massive cloud of blood from the victim, costs spirit emblems to use. So you're vaporizing their blood? That's very interesting. So yeah, that's the last slot unlocked. Memory Genichiro. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with a sculptor's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. As the code dictates, the wolf swore vengeance on Genichiro Ashina. So he was certainly a worthy opponent. 100% for sure. Very, very worthy opponent. And I guess it doesn't surprise me that we're certainly going to be seeing him again. So I guess we haven't seen his final form, as it were. So we have Emma here, so hopefully she will be able to give us some answers. Maybe we should commune with the Buddha fire first. So we might as well increase our attack power using that memory. Let's enhance our attack power by confronting a memory. It's such an interesting idea. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe. Although distant, recollection of such a memory provided sustenance for the wolf. Born a peasant, Genichiro Ashina was taken in by the Ashina after his mother's death. With his country on the brink of defeat, Genichiro took to heretical arts and mastered the lightning of Tamo. Such heresy may be the key to saving her. Who is the her in that? Oh, his mother's death. Was taken in by after his mother's... That's the only her. Other like, unless that's meant to refer to Genichiro. I don't know. Got some fancy armor here, too. Yeah, so our attack power is now up to 4. I don't really have any context at all for what that means, but it's a thing. Okay, my list. So, a couple things that I noticed while editing and while sort of having the older episodes on in the background as I was working on my dissertation earlier today. So one thing I never returned to but questioned in an earlier episode is the edges of the screen, and that there seemed to be some sort of distortion effect on it. And as I've since discovered but not yet mentioned in the playthrough, it's just when you're ducking, it's shrouded, I guess, your vision. Like, it doesn't really make any sense, but at least it's a useful visual indicator to the player that, hey, you're in sneak mode, because I do accidentally click my left analog a fair bit, but I'm so used to that being sneak at this point that it's just not tenable to change it. But yeah, that's the first thing. And I guess when your health is lower, it turns a little bit red as well. Again, potentially permitting you to play the game without a HUD, which seems to be what they're pushing people towards. I say that as my HUD is on full, so I apologize for that, but I'm new at the game. So the second thing is that we appear not only to have glossed over the rooftops. I don't know if we're going to return to the rooftops in this episode. It is something that I might do off camera. That is to say, the rooftops before we entered the area prior to this one. But in addition to the rooftops, we appear to have missed an entire section in the lower part of the dojo that we just fought our way through, and that we spent a ton of time farming. Like, a ton of time farming those enemies. In part because I wanted to increase my spirit emblem count to 18. And it's funny how in just the space of like 2 episodes, I went from being like, yeah, I don't think we really need to use spirit emblems, to give me all the spirit emblems, please. I need more. That didn't take long. So after we speak with Emma, we should probably return to the lower dojo and see what's going on in that lower area. And then we should also return to the Ashina Reservoir, because we have a key that seemingly opens something there, and the area in general seems to have been changed since we were last there. So we should go check that out and make sure that we're not missing anything important, because I do think we're missing that horn, the horn of Yobo, that we're going to need to get the armor off of some demon, presumably in the dungeon of the area. And after that, we're going to go visit the information purveyor at the Dilapidated Temple, and we're going to purchase some of those notes from him. And then finally, if we have any time after all of that, we will either proceed from here or potentially go and take on Headless again. I'm very frightened and just not especially keen on taking on Headless. We are going to have to do it eventually. And I think, thanks to all the farming I've done, we have the means to do it now. That is to say, the pacifying agent, a bunch of which we bought from one of the 2 merchants that we now have access to, as well as a whole ton of divine confetti, which the enemies in this area were dropping in spades. So I do wonder whether facing Headless for the first time meant that enemies were now able to drop them and that they weren't before, because I've been getting a whole ton, or if it's just that it's the enemies in this area which drop them specifically. But in any case, I think that's it for my list here. Yep, that's it. Okay, so let's say hello to Emma.
At long last, I've managed to fulfill my master's orders. I give you my thanks.
Who exactly do you serve?
Ishin Ashina. I am a doctor in the service of Lord Ishin.
Why were you ordered to help me?
Lord Ishin has no desire to use the power of the dragon's heritage. That is why he
tried to help Lord Kuro escape Ashina.
Correct.
The message I found in the well, that was your doing?
Also correct. My duties have concluded. But there's someone I think you'd like to see. Lord Kuro is downstairs.
Ah! Okay, so she's like the King Seeker Frampt of this game, kind of. Not that she's seeking a king, but someone, you know, who could protect Lord Kuro and ensure that Lord Ishin's will is carried out. Pretty interesting. Okay. Oh, hi, friend. It's interesting. We got 2 sculptor's idols. One on the bottom floor and one here. What was the other one called? Oh, this is Kuro's room. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. He's a pretty important guy that he has his own room, or his own Buddha fire, that is. So that's Castle Tower Lookout. Cool. Hey, friend. Long time no see. How you doing?
I have come for you, my lord.
Yes, you did well to come here.
Let us go. We must leave, Ashina.
Wolf, my blood. The blood of the dragon causes men to become undying. The same goes for you.
Yes, my lord.
I wished to save you. I'm sure that I would do the same thing given another chance. However, undying begets stagnation. The immortal oath, the rejuvenating waters, the dragon rot, they all corrupt men, to the point that they no longer live as men. I wish to sever the chains of stagnation bred by the dragon's heritage. Wolf, will you help me achieve this aim?
Of course, friend. What is the Iron Code? I feel like I should know that. I might have read about that, but yeah, I'm gonna do whatever you want, friend.
Father, I cannot break the iron.
Sure, yo, father stabbed you in the back in the memory. You don't remember? Oh my gosh, okay.
I cannot. To protect you, the divine heir. That was the duty my father entrusted to me.
How many times have you died and come back to life for my sake?
Way too many, friend. No, way more than that.
A number so large,
Indeed.
it cannot be counted.
It cannot be
If it was
counted.
For the purpose of defending my lord, the number does not matter.
I do not wish to bind you to an eternity of undeath. Wolf, join me in my quest to sever the ties of immortality.
As you wish.
Thank you, loyal wolf.
Wow, the fact that he got down to our level is pretty interesting just now. So in the end, yeah, we're helping him regardless, of course, but that is very interesting in that the storyline in this game, as with in Dark Souls, is very much about cycles and whether one can transcend them, whether one can transcend the oppositions which give rise to conflict in the world. And in this case, it seems to be death versus undeath, and stagnation versus flow. Again, just much like in Dark Souls 3. So what's next, friend?
If we are seeking to sever the immortal ties, I know a good place to start. Wolf, look at this.
Immortal Severance Text, a book from Kuro on the art of severing ties with the dragon's heritage. It looks old, the binding is torn, and several pages are missing. Herein describes the means to perform the rite of immortal severance. Beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary and imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm.
It's an ancient record that was kept in Ashina Castle.
Sacred dragon tears from the divine realm.
Yes, it is my belief that with the dragon tears, it may be possible to sever the dragon's heritage.
But the divine realm? How do we...
I know. Wolf, that incense burner over there, it belonged to a person of interest. Take a look.
Oh my gosh, we have all this stuff on... Friend, can I... Can I go through the things on my little list here? Because we have some earlier areas that I need to explore in greater depth. Do you really need me to do this, like, right this second? Oh, man. Okay, hold on. What else is going on here? Because I'm afraid there's going to be a Chalice Dungeon. Or another sort of memory type area. Scrap magnetite. Well, there's almost certainly an illusory wall around here somewhere. Whoa. Got a little window here. Okay, we'll have to remember to open that. Don't want Lord Kuro to get too cold in the meantime.
Is there something special about it?
I'm told that long ago, there was another divine heir living here in Ashina Castle. His name was Lord Takeru. This incense burner belonged to him.
Where is he now?
He died a long time ago, apparently. Wrapped in the aroma of the fountainhead, I returned to the divine realm. Those are supposedly the words he left behind.
You're saying the scent of the fountainhead is the key to reaching the divine realm?
That is my belief. Wolf, let us discover the truth together.
Okay. So because the word has come up so many times in the game up to this point, I'm going to do a little fun with definitions for fountainhead. Noun, an original source of something. So I apologize, there's not going to be an overlay or anything because this isn't Let's Talk Lore, I'm just looking it up on my phone, but the original source of something. Interesting. So, but the idea of a fountainhead would seem to me to sort of imply flow as set against stagnation. Okay, so what do we do with the incense burner, friend?
Now, as to how we begin our search. I am certain some of Lord Takeru's books remain in this castle. Books that he collected in order to find the divine realm. I will search for them.
In addition to finding a way to reach the divine realm, might we also look into how we might sever the immortal ties?
A fine suggestion. Talk to Ishin. If anyone knows the answer, it is him. Wolf, come with me.
Yes, boss. Where are we going? Oh, you're going out the window? Here, I'll open it for you. Let me get that. Oh, is this not... Is that not where you were going, friend? Get a little trapdoor here or something?
Lord Ishin is not within this castle citadel. I'm told he is recuperating in one of these watchtowers. However, the path to his watchtower is closed. His health is a little...
How do I get in?
On the roof, there's a path patrolled by the Nightjar Ninja. It's intended for shinobi, but I imagine that won't be a problem for you.
I've heard the Nightjar use smoke signals as landmarks.
Yes, so if you follow their smoke signals, you should be able to reach Lord Ishin, and you can use this window to reach the roof.
All right. Well, again, I have a list. I have a list of things that I gotta do first. You know, like, you might not know as the divine heir and, you know, a lord and all that, but like us common people, we have to-do lists that we have to take care of sometimes. So, yeah, I'll come back as soon as we're done with all that stuff. And yeah, we'll find Lord Ishin and have fun with the Nightjar friends. Okie dokes, let's see. Oh, okay. This has got to be an illusory wall. Is this going to lead back to the Dilapidated Temple? It is! It did! It did! It did! That doesn't make any sense. But we finally found the exit, and for some reason, I guess just because it looks identical, I had a sense that that was where we were going. So that is really weird. Because we're not physically in the same place. Like, it was instantaneous. There wasn't even a loading screen. Like, generally, you don't see loading screens in my playthroughs unless I've made an egregious error. Like in the previous episode, there's one part where there's like 8 frames missing. So the picture just cuts out in the middle of me being destroyed by Lord Genichiro. So I apologize for that, but I figured, you know, it's only like 8 frames. It probably wasn't worth doing another render on it. At least I hope not. I hope no one was terribly offended by it. But we gotta go speak with our merchant friend, our purveyor of information.
Hey there, friend.
Hi, friend.
Business with me?
You know it. Okay, so we are going to need to sell. We banked a bunch of coins, so not a problem. A memo detailing the whereabouts of a Kodachi short sword known as Subimaru. So I guess that's sword versus long sword or something? Kusibimaru versus Sabimaru? A memo describing the 3-storied pagoda. So I think this might be... This is another thing I don't actually have on my list here, but we never found that pagoda, I don't think, that the Patches type friend told us about in the Hirata estate. So, again, I'm sure I missed something there, but yeah, let's see if this has anything to do with that.
Until next time, friend.
Take care, friend. I do enjoy that guy. Okay, so Emma's not here, so I guess she just has moved. That is like an extension of our hub area now. I don't think we have anything for him, do we? I guess we can give him sake. Or maybe we should wait until he's like really upset about something. We'll wait until he's really upset about something so that it really turns around his day whenever that comes. All right, long time no see this place. Okay, so the enemies here are definitely stronger than they were during the tutorial. And it's obviously not a surprise, but I don't even know if those enemies granted experience points when he killed them, but... Sorry, friend. But these ones grant you about 40 experience points, which isn't as much as the enemies that were in the dojo. The Ashina Dojo. Oh gosh, we got some hammer friend. We got a hammer friend and a club friend. And then up there... a gun friend. So all sorts of friends here. And we have to find a door that was locked. I don't even remember. I think it might have been right by the sewer where we woke up. I think that's what the item description says anyway. Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, this game really is tremendous. I am very much enjoying this. Just, yeah, mechanically, I guess exactly as you would expect from FromSoft. Oh! This game is just mechanically very sound, very tight, the controls. Difficulty-wise... Oh. Okay. I should stop praising the game. We really are just taking on all these enemies at the same time. Oh, thank you, iframes. Ugh. Gosh darn it! Thought I had them fooled. Clearly not. This is a very intriguing analog to the Northern Undead Asylum. These friends are not pleased, obviously. Let's try this again. Thank you. Ouch. That was a heck of a lot harder than it probably should have been, but we survived, and we got a pellet back. But yeah, as I was saying, the mechanics in this game are just tremendous, and, you know, I've come to expect no less from FromSoft. The fact that they've taken what you might describe as the Soul's genetic formula, or the Soul's DNA, and made it work not only with 3 Dark Souls games, but also Bloodborne, following the success of Demon Souls, and now this game. Like, it's a pretty tremendous track record when you think about it. Especially when you consider... That looks like a boss. That's definitely a boss. That doesn't look good. So... yeah, I should stop singing FromSoft's praises. Because I feel like as soon as you start getting too buddy-buddy with them, it'll come back to bite you. So the question is, do we want to take the secret entrance to this place? Would that give us an advantage? Because my assumption is that as soon as we get near that guy, he's going to turn around and attack us. That we're not going to be able to sneak up on him and take care of one of his death blows. So before we go after him, let's return to from whence we came. Whoa, is that a friend? Hello? Ah.
It truly stirs my soul. Beautiful, and yet somehow sad. As if it yearns, it calls for someone.
Okay. Hello, friend?
Hey.
Who are you calling for? Let me hear it one more time.
Hey, you.
What? My name is Jinzaimon Kumano. My duty is to patrol the moat. I've not seen you around before. Which clan are you?
I cannot say.
You cannot say.
You say?
So you are a shinobi, then?
I cannot say.
Your manners could use some work. No matter. If you are a shinobi, I won't press any further.
Okay.
Shinobi, have you ever heard someone playing the shamisen around here? I followed the sound and it led me to this well.
I have not.
Is that so? I thought since you're a shinobi you might know. I wonder who that melody calls to. I don't know why, but I can't stop thinking about it. No, it's nothing. please forget I ever spoke of it.
This guy's huge. It's ginormous. No wonder they had him leaning over and looking down there when you walked up, because otherwise you just assume he's an enemy and run up and attack him. So they had him in a non-threatening, non-aggressive posture so that you would know he was a friend. It's a pretty cool looking friend. Seems friendly. And that's really, when it comes to friends, that's all you can hope for, and the rest is just, it's just gravy. Okay, let's pop down there, I suppose. See what's going on in our old stomping grounds. Oh, of course there's a boss down here too. Okay. Oh, it's the friend from before! From the memory! Hello? Yeah, I'd definitely be friends with you. You're pretty quick and strong.
He said I'd find a cowardly wolf here. No sign of him, though. A broken and incompetent shinobi living in disgrace. I hope to see such a man for myself, but seems I'm out of luck. And if he truly cannot die, I'm sure I'll run into him at some point.
So he's strong and fast, but not exceptionally bright, I suppose. This has to be the same guy.
Oh.
Oh no! Why did I speak to him again?
He spoke of. Look all that cowardly? That matters not. They say you're immortal. Let's see if that's true.
Why did I talk to him again? That was really silly. Oh no! 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 We just met this friend! Oh, somewhere a pain cough rings out continuously, the coughing and wheezing sounds of a man who is enamored with a beautiful melody. Owning this item reduces one's chances of receiving unseen aid. Why don't you give... Oh, no. Somewhere a pain cough rings out continuously, the coughing and wheezing sounds of one who is near death. The man who coughs seems to be one who frequently sees those gruesomely abandoned. Even so, he continues to make offerings to the dead. Owning this item reduces one's chances of receiving unseen aid. So the two most recent friends we met, I guess. Ah, friends, I'm sorry. That's dreadful. Rip doggos. Okay, we need to get sneak attacks on these guys. There's no way we can try to face them head on again. That was really bad. So we're going to use our prosthetic to sling over there. Beautiful. terrible lock on there. Oh, friend, you and your... I'm sorry, the ones that ring the bell are pathetic. Makes me feel bad killing them, but... Or I guess not ringing the bell, ringing the frying pan, I should say. Oh, come on! It's just singing FromSoft's praises about the mechanics in this game, and it's so mechanically sound as I'm like missing walk-ons. Oh, crud. That was my chance. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Ah, walked right by this last time. Gatehouse key used. I see a chest, so it's got the horn in here. Gyobo's broken horn. Famed horn spear once used by Gyobo Masataka Oniwa. Affixed to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. The horn contracts to pull enemies in, also capable of stripping crude armor. When the horn was broken during the rebellion, Isshin praised it for its splendid shape, awarding Oniwa with the cross-bladed spear of Shuzen Tamura. Heavy coin purse. Anything else? Any illusory walls, maybe? Alright, cool. So that was what we came for, but I guess we still have 2 boss fights to do here now. Pretty cool stuff that this area has changed, you know, it's not... Like, and I guess that the Northern Undead Asylum changed too the second time you went there, but... So it's not totally without precedent, but it's a nice detail. It makes the world feel more real than otherwise it might. Okay, let's see if we can sneak up on this friend here. Oh, no, of course he turns around immediately. Scrap iron. Ooh. 7 Ashina spears. Oh, I can't even read that. Ouch. Wow, that hurt a whole heck of a lot. Well done, friend. You're pretty strong. Oh, I shouldn't have dodged backwards there. Too bad he's not. Oh! Complete waste. I could have blocked that too. Rip, friend. Oh, prayer bead. Beautiful. so that's 4. We should be able to boost our vitality. Cool. So that was actually pretty forgiving, all things considered, because I don't think that I necessarily deserved to survive that. Hi, friend, you left me a little soapstone message or holotape here?
Wolf, you said to me once, do what must be done, but I have yet to discover what it is that I must do. I don't understand. Why was I granted this power?
So I wonder when he left us that message. I guess that would have been after we left him and before we whistled to get him to come this way? But why would he think that we would be coming back here? I don't know. It's interesting. No more items up here. They might have put a cheeky item down there or something. Okay. We should maybe go upgrade our vitality using the prayer bead. All right. Third prayer necklace. Loose prayer beads strung together in offering to a sculptor's idol. Increases maximum vitality and posture. A prayer bead necklace befits the strong. The bull was a fiery, rampaging beast and nothing more. In the last great war, the corpses of Ashina samurai piled high. Something had to be done. So in other words, as we just saw with Genichiro, these people have gone to extraordinary lengths to defend Ashina. And by extraordinary lengths, I mean impure. They've resorted to impurity, to impure forms of power. Shush, friend. Oh, as soon as we met him.
Jinzaimon. You too?
Shinobi.
Don't force yourself to speak.
Right. I must follow the melody.
Oh my god.
I can hear it, but...
Okay, we'll cure that next time we're at the Buddha Fire. Jeez Louise, friend. Don't try to sing. It's the last thing you're going to want to do right now. So, yes, I know that there's a mechanical cost to this in that you can see our unseen aid percentage is down, or probability, I guess, is down to 13%. So, you know, there's... Again, we're relying on impure power as well. In that, you know, obviously we're basically poisoning all of these people. Ugh. Afflicting them with this dreadful respiratory disease. And so, yes, it does affect the player directly, but unlike forms of hollowing in the Dark Souls games, it has an impact on the people in the world. So, pretty interesting stuff, I think. Hopefully we can get a jump on this guy this time. Nope, guess not. Should have been faster. Ouch! Oh, we were so close. GG, friend. Scrap magnetite and a prayer bead. You were much like your friend in the Hirata estate memory. A very worthy opponent. So is there something over here this time? It appears as though there is. Scrap iron. Oh. That's not good. Who wants to go to an abandoned dungeon? We already have... Is this the same abandoned dungeon? It was attached to the castle, I wonder. Oh, that doesn't sound or look good. It looks like this place is poisonous. Oh, is that... Oh! Wow, this is the same place. Oh, what just saw me? Oh, I knew that I shouldn't trust the lizards. And eventually they were gonna become an issue. Is there a Buddha fire here? Because if not, I think I'm gonna leave. That is Headless, isn't it? Pretty sure that's Headless. Although it might actually be a different friend because... Yeah, this is a different place because there's items all over the place here. Oh, I'm too scared. I'm too scared. I think we'll have to come back here a little bit later because I'm too scared right now. Good job, FromSoft. Made a 33-year-old man want to run to his mommy. Alright. I think that's it for this place, other than, of course, the abandoned dungeon, which we're going to return to later. I added it to my list of things we still need to do in this. Let's go check out that lower dojo area. I'm not really sure how else to describe it. Also, I just realized we didn't even read those notes that we purchased from the information purveyor. Sabamaru memo. Maybe this is different than the Subamaru. I don't know. A memo detailing the whereabouts of a Kodachi short sword known as Subimaru. The ancient Kodachi Subimaru can be found within Ashina Castle, enshrined in the bottom floor of the keep. So yeah, I guess that's where we're currently going. Subimaru was wielded in wars of old and is a national treasure of Ashina. Supposedly, the blade's poisonous blue rust could drive off even the inhuman Okami warrior women. So the other thing is the 3-story pagoda memo describing the 3-story pagoda. It is said a precious treasure was once held within the Hirata Estate Pagoda. A 3-fold tower stood upon a precipice along a slope lined with bamboo groves. Seems the treasure is related to shinobi techniques. The truth of it escapes me, but they called it Blessed Mist. So I'm pretty sure that's in reference to the Mist Raven. Okay, so we just have a few friends to deal with. I don't know if it would have been better for us to go from the other direction, but this is the direction I had been using while farming, so I'm comfortable with it at this point, even if it is the more difficult of the two. I know that that friend is technically not hostile, so I apologize for murdering her anyway, but she does seem to have decent drops. Oh, that was weird. What happened there, friend? Okay, so this is the area I was talking about down here. So we got at least 3 friends there. 3 of them look like low-level friends, and 1 maybe not so low-level friend. Oh, that was dreadful. Whew. So yeah, all that time I spent farming those enemies does seem to have paid off at least a little bit. What do we have here? Eel liver. Kokan's sugar. And a chest. I'm just waiting for the mimic to eat me. Sabimaru, an ancient Kodachi short sword, its blade modded with bluish rust, can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. Forged by the Ashina clan to resist the inhuman evil that had invaded Ashina in times long forgotten. It was the poisonous gift of the blue rust that finally drove the spirits out. Very intriguing. Shortcut exit. Oh, I know where we are. Or do I? I do not. This is a newish area, I think. Oh yeah, there's some friends in the water there. I realize we are going to have to probably fight them eventually. I see an item shiny over there as well. Does it give you any indication? No. I was thinking maybe like Dark Souls 3 tells you what area you're in. So that looks like a whole new area. Let's see what was over in this direction. So I got to imagine at this point that I'm maybe like 35 or 40% of the way through the game. I apologize as always. You know, the disclaimers in my usual blind playthrough disclaimers apply, in that I'm sure I'm missing a ton of stuff, and I apologize sincerely for that, but I'm doing the best that I can with what little time I have to spare. So this is where we fought that friend before starting the ascent up the rooftops. Cool. So I guess let's go see what's going on in this new area here. I didn't think that this was going to be an entirely different area. I thought maybe it was just a part of the castle that we had missed. Over here, friend. There you go. Oh, I dodged much too early there. Took me long enough. Get some nice drops there, friend. Where'd he go? Sorry, friend. Here I am. You're a little bit dirty there, Wolf. You're gonna need a bath soon. Okay, that's the bridge. Now, where does it lead? Gosh, I really wish I weren't so afraid of those man-eating... I guess they are man-eating fish in my defense, but... whatever the heck they are frightening to me. Where the heck are we? See spirit emblems there. I hear something moving though. I don't know what that is. But it's lurking in the grass. Oh, it's dogs? No, those are not dogs. They are frightening though. Everywhere I go in this game, there's scary things. Are those monkeys? Did I just kill a monkey friend? Oh no! Like, I guess in my defense it did have a lock-on thing, but... oh wow. That's terrible. As usual, FromSoft just trying to make you feel guilty for everything. This is an interesting looking house. Wait a second. This reminds me a lot of the Dilapidated Temple. Some item shiny inside. Okay. It is a different place. I see a Buddha fire up there, though. So before we do anything else, let's have a commune. And let us Mibu Balloon of Spirit. Okay, that was a ton of buildup for what seems to just be... Wait. Gosh, every single time I set out a new Buddha fire, I'm so excited about having found one that I completely neglect to see what it was called. The Great Serpent Shrine. So this is a shrine to venerate the Nokia snake, or is the Great Serpent something else? This says that the snapseed naturally grows in ravines and deep valleys. According to denizens of the Sunken Valley, such places are appropriate for offering oneself in marriage to the Great Serpent. If one wishes to become a bride, they must enter the belly of the serpent in the valley. So this is a shrine to that serpent? I don't think we can jump far enough to reach that. I'm going to try, of course, but I don't think we can. Can we? The answer to that question thus far has generally been yes, but... Actually, you know what? Let's go back to the Dilapidated Temple before we do anything else, because we have some new shinobi prosthetics to be fitted to our Fang. Hello. What you got there? That's new, I think. Actually, before we speak with him, one thing that I thought I should point out is that under important places, we now have Upper Tower Kuro's room. So in other words, as I suspected earlier on, it is essentially an extension of our hub area. So that's pretty cool. So that's what important areas refers to, I guess. Everything that will be connected to Dilapidated Temple, seemingly? Or maybe I'm just overgeneralizing based on a sample of 2. Hi, friend.
Oh, you're here. Need something?
The Divine Heir. You saved him.
That has nothing to do with me.
It does. You have my thanks.
The shadow in your eyes. It's become a shade lighter.
What?
No matter. So, you need something?
Yes, I do. Loaded Spear, a prosthetic tool loaded with Yobo's broken horn. Cost spirit emblems to use. Unleash far-reaching thrust attacks. Lighter enemies struck by the spear may be dragged towards the wielder. Those of large build will, at times, force themselves into poorly fitting armor. Such armor could be torn clean off, coined by Yobo as armor stripping. So R2 thrust, downward thrust with the spear, and then R2 R2 pull an enemy struck by the spear back towards you. Can also tear poorly fitting armor from heavier foes. So in other words, get over here! Scorpion's weapon. And the Sabimaru, a prosthetic tool made with the blade Sabimaru, allowing for a quick series of attacks together with the sword. Cost spirit emblems to use. The blue poisonous rust on Sabimaru's blade applies poison status abnormality. Wielded in wars of old, the blade's blue rust was used to drive off inhuman Okami warrior women. Even now, it is likely to be effective against their descendants. So R2 times 6, perform a flurry of attacks with both the sword and Sabemaru. Sabemaru's attacks inflict the poison status abnormality. So essentially we turn into Lord's Blade Karen. So now that we have unlocked that prosthetic tool, we can get the loaded spear thrust type. Unleash far-reaching thrust attacks. Lighter enemies struck by the spear may be dragged towards the wielder. Okay, this is the same, I think. Store energy in the spring mechanism and use its momentum for successive and relentless thrust attacks. So hold R2, ready your spear, and rush straight ahead. The gouging top does sound very useful, but I think I'm going to want to save the rest of our upgrades for now, until we've unlocked more of the prosthetic tools. Oh, he doesn't want to talk. Not even talking about carving incarnations of wrath anymore. What if we give him a drink? Will that make him talk? Having a bad day, friend?
I brought some sake.
Don't mind if I do.
Is it not to your liking?
No, it's damn good.
I thought he was going to hate it.
But it does make my old wounds ache.
Your left arm?
Yes, and this sake was a favorite of the man who cut it off.
Who was?
Lord Ishin.
Oh, what?
Why?
He did it for my sake.
I was waiting to see whether that was sake or sake there, based on the subtitle.
I was on the verge of being consumed.
Consumed by what?
Shura.
What is Shura?
Well, whether you believe me or not, that's for you to decide. But you do well to beware Shura's shadow.
Whoa. That's not at all ominous. Huh.
I've abandoned the path of the shinobi. Yet I couldn't abandon that shinobi prosthetic. No matter how hard I tried, I'd never have believed that one such as myself would save another who'd lost their arm like you have. I'm sure it is fate.
Really, and this shouldn't come as a surprise, but really stellar top-notch voice acting. And I guess the reason I'm pointing that out, as though it were a surprise, is the fact that I seem to recall that Japanese was the default voice language for this game.
Idols are all I can carve. The only Buddhas the wood shows me have faces of wrath, and I can only carve what I see.
That is very interesting. He's really opening up to us.
I'm parched. Could use a cup of tea.
Well, so we gotta keep bringing him sake. Thanks, friend.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter any time.
Yeah, likewise, friend. Okay. I'm very intrigued. I wonder if this is the same valley where we originally encountered the Nokia snake. Oh, that was dreadful. Okay, that worked. I was just mashing the L2 button. Thankfully, someone at FromSoft had mercy on me. Whoa. Whoa! A nice little gun there, friend. Who are these guys? What's going on over here? We got like the Fortress of Solitude or something. Oh, that's the... I know where that is. It's the place, yeah, so that over there is where we encountered the Nokia snake, and that was the area on the other side where I was wondering how the heck we were going to get there. And I see a Buddha fire down there. Is that... Okay. I don't think we've sat at that one yet. Or communed with it, I should say. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to remember to look at the area name. Undershrine Valley. Oh, so we found the Sunken Valley. It's the first, or at least the first one we found in the Sunken Valley. I was going to say the first Buddha fire there, but there may very well be others prior to it. I feel like we may still have missed things on the way down here, though. I apologize for my lackluster exploration skills. A fistful of ash. These friends give 160 experience, which is, I think, the highest for just, again, to overuse a term, common foot soldiers, or trash mobs, I guess, would be the more video gamey term for that. The ones in the dojo were giving, I think, 80 or 90, something like that. So these ones are definitely a step up in terms of farming potential. It is kind of sad that I've spent so much time thinking about that over the course of this playthrough. Because generally I like to do my playthrough such that you're more or less seeing everything that happens. And I guess I've done that. I have definitely done that up to this point. But, you know, there have been long stretches of me just farming off camera. And part of that is just, again, because, you know, I felt like playing the game, but didn't necessarily have the energy or the ability to engage in conscious thought. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, lizard friend. If it makes you feel any better, I made a fool out of myself while trying to kill you, missing you twice, so at least you can say that you made a shinobi look silly. Does that thing always break? No, thankfully not. Well, it's suddenly winter. Although I guess the Underbridge Valley, whatever it was very snowy previously. But this is like a tundra. This is on another level. So we got a spear friend here. Oh! He's got blasted by something. Oh, this guy's got a friggin'... This is bad news bears, friends. Oh. How the heck? These guys are smart too. No! Well done, friend. Definitely earned that kill. Sorry that I'm going to take it away from you. Give me all the coins. My vacuum is thirsty. Wow, look at this place. It's like, and maybe this is just because of the name Sunken Valley, it's like the Sunken King DLC meets Ashes of Ariandel. Sunken Valley. So the second wood fire in the area. I would have thought that would have been the first one, but we are now in the Sunken Valley proper. So I presume the name is meant to be taken literally in that it looks like this is a valley that has sunken. I guess not unlike Profane Capital. I thought that was a giant crow on top of its head, but it's just a tree and I'm tired. Got a scary looking friend there. Item shiny is a very painted world-esque bridge that is probably going to collapse when... So maybe it's more like a Dragon Eerie type bridge. Some very military looking fortifications. Military grade fortifications, I should say. Oh, it's a troll friend. Hi.
The gun fort was even more formidable than we'd heard. We were reckless to go in unprepared. It takes me back. I can hear the Senpou temple bell.
Oh, rip, friend? No! Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. Poor trolls. Never hurt anyone. I guess. Other than the people that they've hurt, but whatever. Okay, we're just supposed to take a leap of faith from here, I suppose. Whoa, a lot of people just noticed me. Whoa! Oh my gosh, they got snipers! Are you... You gotta be kidding me! Oh my god. Oh my god. Our friend's alive again. Hello?
The gun fort was even more formidable than we'd heard. We were ready.
What the? What if we rest? Seriously? So he must be undying then. Like, why does he only die when we talk to him? I don't have the faintest clue. That's very interesting, though. Alright, screw this place. We'll come back later. Not ready for this just yet. Okay, I just realized that we haven't actually finished here. And the reason I say that is because over there is the escape route that we used to escort Lord Kuro out of this place, although he ended up in the hands of Lord Genichiro immediately afterwards. But it did just occur to me that there's that whole sort of flower area over there, and in the previous episode I followed the trail of items down here, but then I sort of got distracted by the last one in the swamp there before realizing that, yeah, there is something over here, seemingly, provided that we can open the door. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, interesting. So, we do have these new prosthetic tools. So there's the loaded spear thrust type. So R2, and then R2, R2, hold R2 is 4. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, wow, that will actually be rather useful, I think. And then the Sabumaru. I like it. I like it. I wonder if... So it notes in the item description that it was used to drive off inhuman Okami warrior women. I wonder if that could possibly apply to Headless, or if we just need to properly land our parries against Headless. Oh, okay, that didn't work. For some reason. There wasn't anything over here, was there? Okay, let's go deal with Headless, or try to anyway. Alright, I'm scared. We should probably make sure that we have certain things equipped, like the pacifying agent. And you know what? I don't even know if divine confetti works against him. I suppose, yeah, we could try attacking him without it and see whether it actually works. Because otherwise we're just wasting it, even though I don't know what else it could be used for. Oh, I'm scared, friends. I'm very scared. So yeah, we might as well try attacking him. Before using the divine confetti to see whether it's actually having any impact. I could be wrong. But it seems as though those attacks didn't have much of an impact. Oh. His attacks are definitely having an impact, though. So I think we want to stay out of this. Oh, friend. You came out of nowhere, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Our attacks do much more damage with the divine confetti, so we should continue using that. Ouch. Oh! Okay. So in the item description for the pacifying agent, it mentions watching your rear, and I suppose that's why. You got some fancy moves there, friend. No, come on. Oh, that's not fair. Well, that sucks. I'm not even going the right way. I'm just realizing that we didn't use Sabumaru last time. Ouch! Okay, that wasn't at all worth it. Gosh! No! Okay, it looks like the Mist Raven is going to be the key to defeating him. We're losing a lot of XP and Sen, but I don't want to... Oh, and I'm going the wrong way. Gosh darn it. I love this because it's turning his own shtick against him. Oh, gosh darn it. I have to not be bad at the game, though, in order to make this work. Oh, stop being scary. I don't like it. Oh, what is he calling in? Yeah, it's the first time we've at least gotten this far. So I'll take it. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Fair play, I wasn't paying attention, but... Oh, and I used both of our resurrections, too. At least we're going the right way this time. Oh, come on. I freaking used the Mist Raven there. Oh, gosh darn it. That was really close. Oh no! We gotta use Divine Confetti. I don't know why I paused it to do that, because we have it equipped, but might as well roll with it. No! We were so close! It's a good thing we farmed so many Divine Confetti. We'll essentially never run out of it, but the problem is going to be using it in the middle of the boss fight. It's a challenge. Gosh darn it, that was terrible. Wasted 2 Mist Ravens there too. I almost don't even want to resurrect, but... No! I keep forgetting that you can't dodge. No! Oh, I'm sorry. Someone's gonna get Dragon Rot because of that. I know it. Okay, thankfully, no new Dragon Rot sufferers. Oh, I think I understand. Because I was just thinking there has to be a hidden counter or something for Dragon Rot. That once you reach a certain point, that Dragon Rot is going to have to set in for someone. And I suppose we'll see, say if I die here and then one more time after that. We'll see if I'm correct in that. Because if you lose half of everything you have, and you don't have any XP left to give back, and you don't have any Sen left to give back, then there has to be a price to pay for those resurrections. And it's looking like I'm getting very low on Sen and very low on experience points. So we'll see if I keep dying and keep resurrecting, whether that gives someone new Dragon Rot. So I said I understand, but I guess what I should have said is I think I understand what's happening. That may be what is happening, but I could be wrong about that as well. That was a really bad start. Oh, what? One hit, you get terror? Ah, that hurts. Keep wasting my Mist Raven. Oh, and ran into an attack there. Gosh darn it. Yes! Oh no. No! Oh, I guess we still have... Yes! Whew. Akko's Spirit Fall. Fallen headless spirit of Akko that increases vitality and posture damage for a time. Consume spirit emblems to use repeatedly. Headless are the ruined form of corrupted heroes who once fought for their country. Seize the power of an inhuman spirit by laying it to rest, but risk going quite mad unless something is offered in return. Very interesting. So where the heck are we? Is this the abandoned dungeon, I wonder? Am I just imagining that? Or is it literally just a cave that had that guy in it? It looks like it might literally just be a cave. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's the entrance. So where does this lead? Ah, okay. Where the heck are we? Oh, I think I know where we are. Or do I? Whoa! You scared me, friend. Jeez. Is it just lizards in this place? Sorry, friends. Gatchin's sugar. Are they telling me that we should be sneaking here? Oh! Oh, I know where we are. This is where there was that boss fight against the friend with the red eyes. Antidote powder. Divine grass. It's a divine blessing, essentially. So, is this a shortcut exit? Oh! Yeah, I remember this place. We had a mini-boss fight with the mini-boss friend that was there. Alright, cool. Well, we took care of Headless. So next on my list, so we had Ashina Reservoir escape route. We checked that out. There was nothing there. Headless. And so I guess next is the abandoned dungeon. So the three options: abandoned dungeon, Sunken Valley, and helping Lord Kuro by going after Lord Ishin. So I don't know. I think we should check out the abandoned dungeon first. Oh, I forgot about the dragon rod. Oh.
You've caught it too.
I've been cursed. This place. So much brutality. I must make an offering.
Interesting. Okay, don't worry, friend. We got this. Oh, man. Looks better. Hello.
Care to purchase an offering?
No, I think we're good. We're gonna want to buy that mask at some point. So here we have 1,000, 4,000, 4,500, 4,900. So we're pretty close actually to being able to afford that. But we'll leave that for now.
May the departed rest in peace.
Indeed, friend. Alright, abandoned dungeon. We should check what we have equipped. I don't know that we're gonna need the pacifying agent. We are gonna want our pellets equipped, but beyond that, interesting. So this is an item. I was wondering where the heck we were supposed to use this. That might have been useful against Genichiro, but no big deal. Okay, let's see what's going on down here. Someone, oh. Oh, this doesn't sound good, friends. Oh my gosh. Why? Why from soft? Oh my god. Oh. Oh, this place is dreadful. Oh, one of these people is alive, aren't they? Hello. No. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, I think we need some divine confetti. No, gosh darn it. We're not off to a good start here, friends. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we do need divine confetti. So we do need that equipped. Pacifying agent. Might also need that as well. Whoa, what? You guys are just coming out of the wall? Or did this person just come back to life again? Who's making all the noise here? Oh, it's this friend here. He says as he tries to murder him. Okay. Stupid cockroaches, I hate you. Almost as much as these zombie friends. He's gonna get up again, isn't he? Yeah. So we just gotta get them twice. Shadows die twice, and so do these guys. This place is dreadful. Oh, I don't like it at all, friends. The next place on my list of places to go, things to do, is either the Sunken Valley or seeking out Lord Ishin. So we just sort of have to soldier through it. Rotting Prisoner's Note, a note left by a dead and rotting man in the abandoned dungeon. Supposedly, the fragrant stone is enshrined in a village in the Ashina depths. But how to interpret throw oneself? This is as far as that old Okami tome could take me. But did they truly reach the Fountainhead Palace? I'd like to know, but it seems I never will. Kotaro, forgive me. So we learned earlier that Fountainhead means essentially, you know, the place from which, or the thing from which everything else originated. At least I seem to recall that being the case. Because in spite of the fact that up to this point I have made every episode a single gaming session within a single day, this particular episode is actually being recorded over the course of 2 different days. So the FOMA definition segment was actually yesterday. Oh no! You stupid... Oh, I hate cockroaches with a fiery passion. I prefer slugs to you creatures. Ugh. A few years ago, I opened up my cutlery drawer, and I'm not a messy person. I'm not, you know, the type of person who leaves food out or, you know, doesn't do his dishes. And, you know, like, obviously everyone's got different stuff going on in their lives, and oh my gosh. Those maggots? Yeah, those are maggots. But yeah, one point I opened my cutlery drawer, and there was a cockroach in there. So I keep my cutlery now on... Oh, friend. I keep my cutlery no longer in the drawer, because every time I open the drawer, I would think about that incident. And then a couple weeks later, I found one underneath my toaster. So I threw out my toaster. I haven't had a toaster since. Thankfully, the building was sprayed, and the problem seems to have been addressed. But yeah, that was nevertheless a very disquieting experience, because, you know, obviously your home is your home, but like, and you know, keep people from invading your home, invading your privacy, things like that. But these are little bugs. They don't give a fuck about our laws or rules or, you know, the rule of law or anything like that. They're just, is food here? All right, I got that. But I don't know why they would be in this place. I don't imagine there's a ton of food in this place. Okay, so we don't need divine confetti? Am I understanding this correctly? This place thus far reminds me of, it's like a mixture of Stonefang Tunnel and the Valley of Defilement from Demon Souls. Are you eating the floor there, friend? That's, no, that's not, like, that can't be very nutritious. I don't imagine. Oh, don't use the homeward aisle. Oops. Yep, he's eating the floor, or at least banging his head against it. That's dreadful. Okay, so we have a friend who... Oh, again, looks like... So we have a friend over here who looks like he has his stuff together. Kind of, although, no, he's covered in blood. And he's carrying a basket that could very well have a head in it. So I don't know what to think about that. Oh, this place is going to take so long to get through because I'm just so creeped out by it. Oh, crud. Yeah, thankfully they don't take off a ton of health. Nice of his friend here to wait his turn. Oh, they really do telegraph that, so there's no excuse for falling for it, and yet I just did. Yeah, thankfully with that upgrade we got, oh gosh, red lump. A round red lump. Consumed to gain red eyes and reduce flinching from enemy attacks, but also prohibits the use of resurrection. A red mass is the lingering trace of one who was unable to achieve their desires. Slightly warm to touch, it pulsates softly. Okay, I don't... a red lump, a round red... Like, is that a cotton ball that's, like, covered in blood? So reduces, like, flinching, as it says. So, in other words, it reduces stagger? I'm not sure I understand. Yeah, they really give you ample time to get away from that, so really no excuse for falling for that. Oh gosh, playing here with headphones is just the worst. It really is the pits. Because I'm hearing just, oh. Oh, that's a friend? Really? Hello? You... Yeah, you are dressed in a very interesting manner. You've chosen a very interesting spot to stop and just sort of enjoy the bugs, I guess.
What are you doing here? Of all places.
Why is his arm shaking?
Ah, are you perhaps a shinobi?
No. Okay, he stopped. This guy's voice sounds sort of out of place.
My, you are a talkative one, aren't you? In that case, I don't wish to waste any more.
Oh no, no! I am a shinobi.
What are you doing? Are you...
Yes, I am a shinobi.
Right. I thought as much. Might you be willing to take on a favor for me? I am Dojun. I've been tasked with the preparation of a medical treatment using the rejuvenating waters. I'll get to the point, my dear shinobi. This is a letter I received from the master. The particulars are contained within.
Rejuvenating waters. So is that... Okay, surgeon's bloody letter. A worn and bloodstained letter from Dosaku, the surgeon in the abandoned dungeon. Required one tough man, preferably a strong samurai or a young, large soldier, such as a member of the Taro troop. Must be delivered unharmed. Dosaku. I don't think that's really ethical. Like, how are you planning on obtaining informed consent if someone just kidnaps someone and brings them to you? So yeah, the holy waters thing, like, is that an alternate route to becoming undying that doesn't involve using the dragon's blood? I don't know. And does it come from the fountainhead? The holy waters, whatever the waters are called. Gosh, all these bodies everywhere. Oh, man. Okay. So what are you going to use this person for?
My dear Shinobi, the details are in the document I gave you. Considering the nature of the information,
Oh, my God.
I think you'd agree that the less we know about each other, the better.
Well, why do you vibrate like that when you're talking? Oh, what a creep. Okay, so I see some items down there. Well, there's a bunch of cockroaches, of course. Oh gosh, they're everywhere here. I thought we had our shurikens equipped. Unfortunately not. So anything else down here other than that friend in the other corner? Ah! Just what I wanted. Underground waterway. Why is there a cage here? Okay, so before we proceed in that direction, let's go back here. Bite down. Secret shinobi drug, blue in color. When times call for death by one's own hand, samurai turn their swords on themselves as a matter of pride, while shinobi demand a swifter means. Simply crush in the back teeth to die. Nothing more is required. Resurrection is not limited after use. Okay, I'm struggling to, and I'm sure it will make sense when the time comes, but I'm struggling to see. So you can kill yourself, but then you can resurrect afterwards? Hence, resurrection is not limited after use, but why would you want to use that? Like maybe there's some use for it that I'm not anticipating yet, but... Okay, come on. Now that I know you're getting back up, it's really annoying, so let's hurry it up. Thank you. Here lies the vassals of the Ashina clan, executed after the Great Rebellion. May their spirits rest. Crumbling offering tower. Yeah, rip, friends. Okay, this just keeps going down, I guess. Yeah, this also kind of reminds me of Stonefang Tunnel. Just in how seemingly claustrophobic it is. So I know where we are. This is the other spot. We were here earlier via one of these other cliffs here, I think. Again, the first part of this episode was recorded yesterday. Everything until immediately after we got shot by all of those snipers. Mibu Balloon of Soul. Okay, do we want to jump down there and fight that guy? I guess that's the question. Oh, okay. Oh, this isn't good. Friends? I'm really scared. I think we're just gonna leave this for now. Yeah, screw that for now. We're just gonna leave that. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh darn it. Am I yummy, friend? I hope so. Grab attack a palooza with these guys. Oh, so we get another bite down? Am I just missing something like secret shinobi drug? Why would so are these guys shinobi? Or were they, I guess, before they became entombed in here? Oh, friends, I really don't like this place. Like this might be the one place where I just decide that I'm not going to use headphones. But using headphones has been, you know, the only reason really that I haven't been dreadful at this game. Like, I have been kind of dreadful, but not, you know, irredeemably awful at this game. So yeah, this is the only way forward. Oh. Oh, this doesn't look good. Well, there's a lot of friends here. Some of whom are thankfully not extraordinarily observant. Yeah, keeping watch. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So those were not extraordinarily high-level soldiers. Light coin purse, black gunpowder, and pacifying agent. So there are these cages everywhere, seemingly. And I wonder why that is. Ugh. I don't want to go back in the water. So who are these friends, I wonder, and why are they there? It's the only normal people we've seen here up to this point. And yes, I'm including the surgeon in that, because... Oh, get out of here, you silly man-eating fish. That wasn't pretty, but it worked. What kind of... Okay, that's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I got brave for a second there. And then went right back to being terrified of it. Okay. See you later. What's happening here? These are tombs, presumably. Operate mechanism. It's an elevator, it looks like. There's gonna be a monster on it. Oh, I didn't realize that was coming from above. I think this is our first elevator. Where are we going? You hear a Buddha fire?
You. Yes, you.
I? Hello, Mr. Parchment. Just let me commune with this sculptor's idol real quick. And then we'll have a quick chat. Senpou Temple, Mount Kongo. Someone mentioned Mount Kongo earlier. I don't remember. Was it our Ma who mentioned it? Something about... I think it was our mother.
Those of the Senpou Temple have strayed from Buddha's teachings. They have abandoned their faith, seduced by a search for immortality. Should you be captured, there is no telling what would become of you. You would do well to return the way you came. However, I will not stop you from entering if you are determined to do so. But if you do, please proceed with care.
I always do, friend. Don't you worry about that. Thank you for your kind warning and advice.
I will not stop you from entering if you are determined to do so. But if you...
Alrighty then. So yeah, we've made, I think, some decent progress in this episode, even though I have sort of run away from a couple of engagements. So yeah, the travel menu is starting to fill up. Oh. So, remember, I think it was in the previous episode when I looked at a spot in the distance and said, that place looks important. I wonder when we're going to go there. I think that's where we are. I think we were looking at the Senpou Temple, judging by the autumn leaves on the trees. I remember seeing that in the background. And I wonder if it will be possible for us to visit the Hirata estate in the present day. In the same way that, you know, we visited the... that when we visited the Ashina Reservoir again, it was very different.
I see you have decided to continue. We will pray for your safety. It is the least we can do.
Oh my gosh. I'm not even sure if I want to proceed at this point. Maybe we should go help Lord Kuro. Yep, this looks like the place we were seeing in the distance, very much. So we might regret this. Looks like there's a friend down there at the end of that bridge. bunch of item shinies everywhere. What's wrong, friend?
They left me here. Where did everyone go? Why did you leave Kotaro behind?
Aww.
Now what do I do?
Oh, friend. Why are you crying?
Why are you crying?
Everyone's gone. I'm all alone.
I'm right here, friend. Oh, he's so cute.
Who?
Oh.
The spinning red and white flowers. Only one pure white flower. The pure white flower I cannot find.
What?
My head hurts. Sorry. I have no idea what I'm saying. I've got to find the pure white flower.
Okay, I'll keep my eyes open for one. His face, he's so cute. There's something about him. Or maybe it's the necklace, I don't know. I'll keep my eyes peeled, so just hang in there for a bit. For a second I thought that was his hair. The necklace that he has on. So the people here have lost their way. That poster was telling us. The voice actor for that poster. I don't know how many of you watching. I imagine if you're in my age range, I'm 33, then you probably are familiar with Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball. It's weird because I technically say Z as a Canadian, but it's Dragon Ball Z because they say it in the title sequence. So you can't really argue with that. But the voice actor for that poster reminds me of, in Dragon Ball Super, the like Lord of all the universes. I don't remember what his name is, but a tiny little guy who, yeah, sounds just like the voice actor for that poster. But is apparently the most feared person in the multiverse. These people really have lost their marbles. I don't want to kill him, but I'm sorry. I don't think we can go across there. Sorry, troll friend. Oh, it's a kite thing. Ah. They actually call it a kite too. So what will this do? Do we need to attach a friend to it first? Let's get this item before we do anything else. Mibu Balloon of Spirit and Gachin's Sugar. Alright, let's fly the kite. This game really is beautiful. And this is one of the more beautiful areas in the game. In fact, this looks like the place from the intro cinematic. Okay, what's the point of that? I'm confuzzled. Are you just supposed to do it to a certain spot? Or is it just for funsies? Maybe we shouldn't let go for a little bit. See what happens. Okay. Alright, there's clearly something I'm missing here, so we will file that away in our minds and return here a little bit later on when we have the slightest clue as to what use a kite might be in the area above. The music here is so ominous. These guys remind me a lot of the Deacons of the Deep. Now the monocular's getting further and further away from the bottom. Those are interesting. That's a friend with like a spear, it looks like. Oh no, he's got a staff. Gosh, I'm really... The monocular, I don't understand sometimes why it blurs. Like maybe I just don't know anything about optics. Sometimes it doesn't seem to be any sense. Any rhyme or reason as to when it decides to blur and when it doesn't. Okay, these guys are going off on a pilgrimage somewhere. Oh, no, you didn't see anything. There's no shinobis here? What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Got some fancy moves there, friends. Whoa, what did you do? Oh, lump of fat wax. These lumps of fatty... What timing for this? These lumps of fatty wax form inside the body. These lumps of fatty wax form inside the body in rare circumstances. Can be used for intermediate and higher occultic upgrades for prosthetic tools. Considered omens of disease, they are known to grow larger as the illness worsens. All right. These monks don't seem like they mess around. Mibu Possession Balloon. Have we read that one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Light coin purse. So the game definitely wanting you to make use of all of the things you've learned up to this point. That there's means of sneaking, there's places you can use your prosthetic tools. What is happening here? So they're all going to service or something? Oh, crud. Whoop. Oh! Don't worry, guys. I'm not here. Oh. Oh, my... No! Why? No! My only escape route. That scared the daylights out of me. Okay. Yeah, the only escape route is infested with cockroaches. Are you kidding me? So I can't say that I quite know what people who have arachnophobia go through when they're playing a Souls game, because every Souls game there's spiders, of course. But I imagine it's something like this. Maybe just a more pronounced and severe version of what I'm currently experiencing, because I hate cockroaches. Oh, stop making noises. Gosh darn it. Thank you. Okay, thankfully all those people underneath just seem to have forgotten that we're up here. So in terms of what that's meant to indicate story-wise, seems very much, again, that this place is impure and that the people here have lost their way, as the poster told us back at the Buddha Fire. Oh, there's so many of them! I hate you! This is a boss encounter, isn't it? Or at least a mini boss. Or is that a statue? I think that's a statue. Oh, hello. Oh, oh no. Okay, Grid Seed. Oh, that was not a statue. Thank you, iframes. Oh, come on. Okay, so this thing is not dying. No, it's not dying. Okay. So we learned about this. Oh, and there's... so again, the impurity thing. As in Bloodborne, as in Dark Souls 3. Parasites. So this person seems to have consumed so much of the holy water or whatever it is, that, yeah, they've become that. So they're still alive, but they're not really living. Gokan's sugar, ceramic shard. It just, and I guess we're all just sacks of liquid, essentially. There's a friend out there. And a very interesting garden setup. A lump of fat wax. Oh, come on, friend. Don't make me kill you over and over again. I think he's spewing out cockroaches, too. Stop puking on me. Yeah, the cockroaches are coming from him. Oh, that is so disgusting. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Oh, the music in this game. Hello. Is this a sculptor? Ugh, everything's blurry. Why is everything blurry? Hey, do we need to upgrade the monocular or something? Oh, it's so blurry. That's so annoying. Yep. That's weird.
Ah, fruits of the serpent, yes. There are two kinds. One is fresh, the other is dried. It's over there. The fresh one is over there. Over the cliff, through the hole. That's where you'll find it.
Fresh? What are you talking about?
Something troubling you? Rice for me, that's the way. Rice, I say. If something troubles your mind, bless me with rice anytime.
Okay, well, find some rice and bring it back for you. You might have to carve me one of these cool-looking figurines over here, though.
Have any rice? Rice from the divine child.
Oh, this area. Wow. Some spirit emblems on that gigantic tree over there. Finally, something's not blurry. So we got Raiden over here. As well as a torch friend. So yeah, it looks like it's autumn. Oh, that guy sees us? Kidding me? These guys definitely have a better health plan than the common Ashina foot soldier. Wow, there are friends everywhere here. How many spirit emblems do we have? Whoops. We have 753. Is this how we're supposed to jump over to the other side? Like, is this a situation akin to that in the first Matrix where we have to learn how to jump over the gap between buildings, cover great distances? Or will I just spring, you know, you can jump and spring forward onto the other side? I don't know. Because, like, this tree has to be here for a reason. It can't be here for no reason. Like, I suppose you could say that it's here to show that this place is really old. or that it was housing those items, but it seems to me there's probably another reason for it, but not gonna try that just yet. There's some bodies there. Ah, this place. I want to get the jump on the Raiden guy there. Oh, but there's another one right here, of course. Raiden, whatever. However it's pronounced. Oh, does he see me? No! Gosh darn it. Oh, okay. That's convenient. I'm not above that. Okay, we're only gonna be able to take one of them out. Man, it didn't even work! Oh. Stop locking on! Not good, friends. Oh, wow. Fire Friend burned down the... That's actually pretty clever. Ouch. I think I'm overmatched here, friends. Oh, good teamwork. Good teamwork. Oh, they're smart too. How the heck do you beat these guys? No. So when the music's playing now, you can hear people chanting. It's really eerie. Yeah, friends, I don't know how we're going to beat these Raiden guys. They are keen as they come. His body's littered all over the place here. Oh, his friends with shields. So these are the people who invaded the Hirata estate. I thought the guy with the torch looked familiar, but yeah, here are the oh, wow. I guess it's revenge time. This guy's drunk too. What are you blocking me with there? He didn't even have his shield out. Oh no. Oh no. Is that the Raiden friends? I think it is. Oh! He came out of nowhere. Alright, we're running. See you later, friend. Sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. Go about your business. Oh my gosh. This is so stressful. Sorry. These friends are not exceptionally observant. So do we just keep trying? I don't know. At this point, I have no idea how long this episode's going to be because it is broken into so many different files. I think I see where we need to go. Where those spirit emblems are in that tree. We should be able to just run by. Let's try. Whew. Beautiful. I see a Buddha fire. I don't like the special "you've been detected" music for this area because it makes it sound like the chanting's coming from all around you. So weird. Shugendo. Sorry, friend. I know what I did was not very honorable, but you guys are very strong. It's like impossible to sneak up on them, too. No! Gosh darn it. Yeah, it could have been worse. Okay, that was worse. Of course, he hits us in the air, and there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. Alright, I'm trying to decide whether or not we should proceed. I guess the only other place for us to go We still have to fight that friend in the abandoned dungeon. The one with all the crazy magic. No! Oops. Okay, I thought we were dying there. How are we supposed to pick this up and not ledge hang? There we go. That's really annoying for a ceramic shard. Oh, we got a friend here. Another one. What do they call these things? I used to love these when I was like 3. Twirlers or something? I don't remember. And of course the bar for stimulus now is so much higher than it ever was before. So I don't know if I were a 3-year-old today if that would be something that would tickle my fancy. Hi, friend. Another burial mob, friend?
Here to purchase an offering.
Yep.
Another one.
Where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob. There'll be none to mourn you, should you forget the Buddha. Go ahead, buy an offering.
I will, sure thing. What's his name? Shugendo Memorial Mob. So they're just named by the area. Persimmon, a red, ripe persimmon ready to eat. For a time allows one to recover posture even when attacking or taking damage. Ashina persimmons are particularly nutritious, perhaps because the trees grow in such pure water. Persimmons become blood, blood becomes rice. This may be of help to one short of blood. So we should buy both of those, because cost basically nothing. So persimmons become blood. So in order to give that woman some rice, we need to follow those instructions, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna want the blood droplet for sure. They also have scrap magnetite, which I think is at least mildly rare. Yeah, it's used in prosthetic tool upgrades of intermediate and higher rank. But yeah, we'll just buy this for now. Oh wait, 5-colored rice. A gourd with 5-colored rice used by shinobi as landmarks. Oh! So the prism stones intended to be spread on the ground in recognizable patterns. The white gourd is blessed with fertility, and resting at a sculptor's idol will replenish it. The rice is not edible, however. Okay, so we need 1,600 for that. Okay, friend. Take care.
Where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob, wherever your travels take you. Make sure you bring some offerings with you.
Will do, friend. Believe I have done that. Yeah, quite the game thus far, I must say. Really, the only thing missing is some kind of multiplayer element. But I don't know if that's necessarily... Like, I don't even think you can necessarily say that's missing, because it's not something that they intended to include to begin with, but... I was thinking about this when I made the comment about Lord Kuro and the fact that he seems to be creating these, like, holotapes. Are we back in the same place where we just were? I can't be. Ouch! Well done, friend. You're strong. So is this a thing in Japanese culture? The idea of a monk that fights people barehanded? Because I think that was a thing in Final Fantasy VI as well. That, like, there was a class, monk, and they only used hand-to-hand combat. I want to say this is a different place. No, I think we're actually in the exact same place where we just were. I'm confused. Unless we just missed a bunch of stuff here. Oh no, we've got that item. Okay. I think we've already been here. Should make sure I didn't miss anything, which clearly I did. Because there's item shinies and... and spirit emblems over there. Antidote powder. Light coin purse. Antidote powder. And here are the spirit emblems. Sorry, friends. Oh, ouch. Or maybe it was Final Fantasy IV with the monks. Or both. It could be both, but now I'm thinking about it, Final Fantasy IV definitely has a monk with whom you fight barehanded as well. For monks, they sure have a lot of coin, and I guess it did say that the poster did tell us that these people have lost their way, but... Okay, I guess the distortion on the edges of the screen happens when you're leaning against a wall as well, so... But I guess leaning against the wall is technically being in stealth mode, so it's not entirely inconsistent with that. This is interesting. So you can just sort of sneak by everyone by just going in the trees, I guess. Alright, I guess that's all there is to that area. Five-color rice. Prism stones. That's awesome. A very interesting take on it. I guess we probably don't need that equipped. Why would we want to go down there? Certainly makes the Buddha fire stand out. Now that we've placed all of those, all of that rice there. Wonder what would happen if you did eat it. Mibu Balloon of Spirit. What? Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Whoa. Acrobatic friend. So is this the land of the trolls? Almost wasted that opportunity. Thank you, kind spirit. I missed a chance to do something I've been waiting to do, so we're gonna wait until he forgets about us. All right. I keep seeing this on the loading screens, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to actually make use of this suggestion. Where did he go? Did he fall or something? Oh, friend, what happened? Okay, we were gonna try and do a death blow from ledge hanging. There's an item shiny over there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get back up here. Oh, I friggin' grabbed onto that ledge. Are you kidding me? Okay, is this not as attainable as I thought it was? Or was I just dreadful there? Where is the thing we're aiming for? Where's this tree at? Gosh darn it. Platforming, like, it's definitely an improvement, the platforming in this game, but it's still very much from softy platforming, I think. And you know, it is what it is. Like, I presume that most of the people at FromSoft, or at least many of the people at FromSoft, are old school gamers who grew up on games that are just unnecessarily unfair. And it's unnecessary how unfairly difficult they are. It doesn't add anything to the game other than just, oh, that was an interesting that was an interesting little pose there, wolf friend. That is a very ominous looking corridor. Looks like there's a gong up there. Beautiful scenery, frightening people here. Oh, there's a lot of things carved here. Okay, we're going to leave that for one moment. And go over here. Because we should be able to just ascend right back up. Oh. That was a clutch landing. I see a thing down there from which we can hang. Is that what we were aiming for earlier? I think it is. Okay. Yes! Wow, my game, like, froze there for a second, basically. Undoubtedly loading a new area. Whoa, what? Oh, stupid lizards. Tricks are for kids, don't you know? Did we kill 2 lizards there? I don't know how we managed that. This place reminds me of Archdragon Peak, kind of. Okay, where do we go from here? Is there... Yeah, I don't have the faintest clue. Oh, duh. So that's why the lizards are there, to attune you to the fact that you should be doing that. Oh, what is this? It's the ultimate twirler. Oh, pinwheel, that's what they're called, silly me. White pinwheel, a small pinwheel made of white paper, found below a cliff at Mount Kongo. Perhaps it was carried there by the wind. It is simply a single pure white pinwheel. Only the child is right here. What child? Okay, so I assume that's the flower that we're going to want to give to the cute friend back at the first bonfire in the area. I don't know, I feel like our progress in this area up to this point has been a bit... It's been a bit too swift. I feel like we're about to be knocked down a few levels. Okay, we didn't go inside that corridor to see what was going on in there. This does not sound good, this place. Oh, there's a friend hanging from the roof. Because why not? Oh man, heavy coin purse. Monkey booze. Alcohol created by dew pooled in a hollow tree. Fruits hidden by monkeys in tree hollows can sometimes ferment and turn into sake with a bit of luck. While it's known for its brutally harsh flavor, some find this acquired taste irresistible. So we're going to want to give that to the sculptor. He is definitely an aficionado. So is that a monkey? Might be a monkey. Of course, there's an item there. So can't just ignore the monkey. There's no avoiding being seen there. What's going on with this guy? What the? Gosh darn blurriness. It's like Kirk. It's so strange. Black gunpowder, we're probably overdue for a few upgrades. So I think the next Buddhifier, I was going to say the next Buddhifier will go back to the abandoned temple, but, oh. And there's the gong. Bell Demon's Temple. So I assume ringing the bell... I thought it was a gong, it's actually a bell. I assume that ringing the bell, the consequences will never be the same, essentially. Okay, yeah, we do want to go back to that long hallway, because I'm sure there's an item in there somewhere. But first, I'm going to assume that this goes back to the Dilapidated Temple. I was checking to see if that was an illusory wall as well. Let's see. I would assume so, judging by the... Oh! This looks different. Shinobi Path Note. Shinobi Escape Route. Leads to Demon Bell. Is this another memory? Where the heck are we? What? Ashina outskirts? Is this is where we fought Headless? Is it nighttime now? No, it's still daytime. Okay. Well, I'm not sure I understand that shortcut. It's not really a shortcut at all. And I guess the other one isn't really a shortcut because, like, you can always just warp. It's a connection. And maybe the importance of this one is more so in... Was this here after the boss fight, though? I'm so confused. Because I feel like we explored the cave afterwards. And I don't remember seeing anything like this, of course. Of course, our friend respawned. Okay. Someone just died? Yeah, dude looks very strange. Oh man, yeah, we should go back to the Dilapidated Temple. So that we can upgrade stuff, because I think we need to upgrade some things. Yeah, it looks like we're still missing... Still missing one of the prosthetic tools. Alright, well, we might as well... Because upgrade materials are coming to us now. We need 600 sen for this one.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter anytime.
You're so nice.
You need something?
Sen Throw, a prosthetic tool that shoots loaded coin bundles. Costs Sen and Spirit Emblems to use. While it lacks a shuriken's range, it inflicts far more damage. As the coins hit multiple times, the amount of coins thrown increases depending on how much money one possesses. Being rich makes the blast incredibly strong, but an empty purse will shoot nothing but dust. So, interesting. It's basically the... Gosh, I can't even remember the class of spells from Dark Souls 2, where it depended on... they were hexes, but very specific. Souls something... Oh, gosh, how can I forget that? But yeah, it's kind of like that, I guess. But you're literally just throwing money. You're making it rain. Thank you, friend.
Parched. Could use a cup of tea.
Well, I got just the thing.
I brought something for you.
Monkey booze, is it? Ah, it burns the throat, same as ever. This really brings back memories.
Did you drink this often?
I trained in the techniques of the shinobi, in the valley where the monkeys dwelled.
By yourself?
No, there were two of us. We were rogue shinobi. There was no proper master for the likes of us. That's why we went to the valley. To run, to jump, to clash swords. Where one slip would mean your doom. That was how we trained. We came to move exactly as monkeys did after a time. I'd drink this monkey booze whenever I tired of training. And I'd listen to the howl of my partner's whistling finger while I drank.
Howl?
It was from his unique ring. Whistling through that ring would fill the valley with a somber melody. Strangely enough,
Oh!
I enjoyed that sound.
We need to
listen to it so often.
That's probably the sound that our friend at the reservoir was hearing. Very interesting stuff.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter anytime.
All right. So yeah, so we need to find the source of whatever it is that he's talking about. To be able to make that song, because I imagine that's probably what the friend in the reservoir is looking for. Oh, I thought that was going to be an option to ring the bell. Do not ring this bell. Inviting misfortune is an act of virtue, but only the stoutest of heart should even consider it. Okay. So obviously we're going to want to ring the bell. It annoys me that the nightjar monocular is so far up now. Was there really no one there? That place? What do you think, friends? Should we ring the bell? Let's ring the bell. Uh-oh. A demonic spirit sealed within the iron bell of Senpou Temple possesses those who ring the bell, strengthening enemies around them. The bell demon confers hardship, but perhaps also slightly better spoils. Using this item has no particular effect aside from causing the demon to leave. So we basically just put the game into New Game Plus. That's what I'm taking away from that. What happens when you ring the bell again? Nothing, I guess. Unless I just like made it permanently harder or something. Okay, so it said that we can use the item. Oh, earlier I was wondering whether there was some way we could restore resurrective power, and it was right here the whole time. Okay, good to know that you can actually back out of that. Because that would have been dreadful otherwise. This game's hard enough as it is. But yeah, I suppose that's there for challenge runs and whatnot. Okay, so I guess that's it for this particular path, maybe? Alright, I couldn't remember how to get back to where the long tunnel was. Ouch. Wow, those friends do not mess around. Okay, so the bell's up there. That's the long hallway there. We initially freaked out about how many pinwheels and whatnot there were here. Red and white pinwheel. A small pinwheel made of red and white paper, found about halfway up Mount Kongo. The red and white pinwheels simply spin round and round. Everyone is right here. Okay. I guess everyone is referring to the idols? Are they false idols? Is that the heresy of this whole area? Oh, I knew there was going to be a crazy enemy here.
Put down your sword.
I will not.
You are a fool.
Ouch, that does a lot of posture damage, as you might expect. Ouch! That was terrible. It's got a nice looking mask there. Ouch! No, that...
Strike me all you like. I am unbreakable. My son will receive the warning.
Alright, that was pretty interesting. Son will receive the waters. I don't doubt it, friend. The only thing is, how the heck do we get by this friend without... Oh, I guess like that. That was much easier. So yeah, that is definitely the path forward. I don't think that his armor is ill-fitting enough to be susceptible to the loaded spear. I suppose he might be susceptible to poison, so maybe we should try the Sabumaru. Failing that, then we can always just use the Raven Mist. Ouch! No! Oh. If only I had been not trying to heal there. Could have done that.
Your sword cannot pierce my armor. Why do you not understand?
Oh! Is he being for real? Can we not kill him? Do we need some sort of special sword or something? Or maybe we do need the spear. Oh! No! I messed that up.
I am unbreakable. My son will receive the water.
So maybe we do need the spear. Okay, I don't know if it's poorly fitting armor though. It looks like it's on him pretty well. He knows what's going on. Come on, don't you dare. Yes, we did it! Yes! Oh, that's awesome. I won't get any gold off of him, but that's fine. You shoot me all you want, friends. I'm already gone. Okay, I think we're gonna try the loaded spear thing. See if maybe that will work. Just gotta stagger him first, I think.
For the sake of my son, put down your sword.
Ouch. That sweep attack is brutal. No, gosh darn it. Oh, we have to push him out. Oh. Oh, Riff Robert. I assume that's his son's name, of course. Wow. Breath of Nature, Shadow, a latent skill that recovers posture upon performing a successful death blow. A shinobi must be prepared for battles in which he is outnumbered. After killing an enemy, one must exhale, expelling both regret and reaffirming one's core to regain posture. Experiencing battles with stronger opponents further deepens this moment of exhilaration. Indeed. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I guess I should have clued into the fact that that is what was going on. And I'd love to take credit for doing that intentionally, but that was entirely by accident. So yeah, pretty cool. Because I was thinking that, yeah, we had to use the loaded spear, but as I mentioned earlier on, I was thinking that, you know, his armor seemed to fit pretty well. And it's only supposed to be able to take armor off of ill-fitting opponents on whom the armor is very ill-fitting. Scrap magnetite. This is going to be a long episode. I hope that you're all right with that. Although I suspect if you're still here at this point, that you are among those for whom an episode of this length is all right. It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Temple grounds. Ceramic shard. A nice little grotto there. Flowing waters with very impure fish in them. I wonder what might be in store for us here. Yeah, I probably should have made this a new episode. After... these spirit dogs or something? Yeah, I probably should have made this a separate episode from the previous one. Just ended the previous one at an hour and a half or wherever the previous recording session ended up. I edited most of it, but not all of it. So all these doors are boarded up. Or are they? Yep. See, I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. It's hard to put this game down, especially when you know, like I do, this is my last chance to record for the week. And I might lose a little sleep by continuing on, but there's dogs everywhere here. What the heck? We don't have our shurikens equipped. Broken sugar. So the reason, if you've been wondering why I haven't been reading any of these item descriptions, is that I don't think we've had anything new. Like, I've been reading all the item descriptions that I think are new. So things like Goken's Sugar I would have read in an earlier episode. Oh, hi, monkey. Oh, no. No, no. Why do we gotta fight monkeys? That's not cool. Or apes, I should say. I don't think these are monkeys. So, although, I don't know, the sculptor referred to them as monkeys, and I presume this is the place the sculptor was talking about, because he very specifically remembers monkeys and having that drink. So where else would he be, what other area would he be referring to? So he has very specific memories tied to those very specific items, both of which we found here. Oh, this is scary. In a very different kind of way than, you know, I was scared in the abandoned dungeon. Oh, gosh darn it. The reason... Oh, they have persimmons. The reason I'm angling for death blows... I've mentioned this several times, but the reason I'm angling for death blows, even after the enemy is dead, is the fact that it regens a little bit of HP, or at least is supposed to. Or vitality, as the game calls it, I guess. We still have to go give a flower to the friend in the first area. Is he just watching this monkey sleeping? That's very curious. I don't know if those two were like the best comedy duo ever invented and I just murder them both in cold blood. Mibu Balloon of Spirit. Balloon of Spirit. So we're at the other end of... So we never did end up getting that item. That's being guarded by the guy with the hat that is akin to that which is worn by Raiden in Mortal Kombat. Spirit emblems over there. When are we going to get a sniper rifle? Because the enemies in the Sunken Valley, they had sniper rifles. It seemed, anyway. So if they can shoot from that distance with that much accuracy, when the heck are we getting ours? That might be a bit out there, even for this game, with the prosthetic tools and everything, a sniper rifle. Oh. Didn't mean to inform every single person here of my presence, but... Whoa, these guys got grenades? You kidding me? Ouch! Oh, thank you, iframes. Oh my gosh, I need to breathe for a second. These guys are grenades? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Oh, they're my frames. I did not think we were going to survive that. And somehow we made it out of it. But somehow we did. I hear footsteps. Thought I heard footsteps. Gosh darn trolls. Oh, it's trolls everywhere. Yep, there's the thing that's on fire, whatever it is. Oh, come on, I dodged that, friend. Thank you for the neck adjustment, I appreciate it. Can finally semi-reliably take out the trolls, although I suppose we'll see what happens when there's this many of them. And they're poisoning you. Oh, come on! You're so strong, friend. How'd you get so strong? Just as I'm thinking I'm starting to get the hang of the combat, I should not have made that comment about the poor trolls. Because they've been kicking my butt here. really hate the chanting in the music for this area. The "you've been spotted" music. Because they intentionally made it directional. So I'm constantly thinking there's someone behind us. We did it! I thought we'd be able to open that as a shortcut. Something's on fire. That's not good. Oh, and there's another infinite respawn guy here. Oh, gosh darn it. It's a bunch of people here. Sorry, friends. Oh, this one's got like a snake as part of it. What? Did he commune with the great serpent? Oh, it's a centipede. Oh, it's disgusting. So whereas the other one produces cockroaches, this one produces centipedes, I guess? Oh, that's so unpleasant. No, did not mean to do that. It's wasted. Oh, man. I don't like this, FromSoft. Gosh darn it. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad, friends. I should have seen that coming again. The game even warned me. No. I deserve that. Okay, we gotta get the heck out of here before it wakes up. That was not at all worth it, because we have basically no healing wares now. And we haven't seen a Buddha fire for a while. Well, I suppose it's entirely possible that I just walked by one at some point. Look, and here's that thing slithering. Ugh. Oh, I forgot I had like no health at all. What is on fire here? Looks like it's just this, like a bunch of wood. Like, I suppose if you're gonna burn anything, wood would be high on the list of things you would burn, if not at the very top, but why there? And who sees us here? Oh, of course, a bunch of dogs. Oh, doggos. I don't think that item is worth it. Or is it? Yeah, it might be worth it. Okay. Oh, no. This is bad, friends. Lizards here too, of course there's lizards. Okay, I doubt this item's gonna be worth it. Nope, not worth it. In the slightest. What is down there, though? And I was gonna say I could hear flowing water. It's just water dripping from up high there. The Ashina... More of these very interesting looking friends. Whoa! What's going on? Oh my god. Okay. This is bad. That's alright. We should probably equip. I don't know why we didn't equip our shuriken earlier, because we also have this new one. So very silly of me to wait this long to equip it. That was really silly of me. Yep. I'm stuck. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're not using resurrection. It's time for me to go to bed. Thank you, unseen aid friends. And as for you friends, thank you very, very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.